Hey, this video may be for somebody that's going through it out there. It's just like, it's no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, it just won't work out. It's just like, it feels like everything is getting worse and worse. You don't see no sign of it getting better in the future. It's like you don't see no light at the end of that tunnel. And you just tired, man. You tired, you wore out, dealing with everybody's bull crap. You know, just going through getting whooped by life in general. And, you know, if it ain't, you look up one thing, happens after another, you're like, man, I can't get a break. I can't even breathe. I can't do anything. I'm here to tell you, keep going. Don't let if you make a few mistakes here and there, don't let the devil derail you out of alignment with the Father in heaven. You know, don't let everything you going through distract you for your true purpose on this planet and stand in alignment with the Father in heaven. Because the thing about this, guys, when you do come back to Jesus and you repent and you walking on that narrow path, what I notice now is the devil will use any and everything to derail you off that narrow path. He's going to try to make you slip off that narrow path. Even if you make one slightest mistake, he will capitalize on that mistake to make you feel like, okay, you're not worthy being in the presence of the Father. You're not worthy spreading the gospel. You're not worthy of doing anything that the Father will, in Jesus, will want you to do. I'm here to tell you that's a lie. Don't let his mental attacks get to you. You know, keep on pushing. You know, always stay with Jesus. You know, and always remember what Jesus did on that cross. Because that times like this, you need more strength than your very own. You can't rely on your own strength when you go through this level of spiritual warfare. That's why I tell people in most of my videos, if you guys see most of my videos, I always say come to Jesus, repent, and then start living right for the Father in heaven. You know, because you need Jesus to give you that extra strength when you no longer can rely on your own strength. Because it would get to a point where you would get just wore down so much in life. You will be suffering so much, going through so many things that you wouldn't even have no physical energy to proceed. So you would need a boost of energy to continue to go on. And that's what Jesus come in at, guys. Jesus give you that extra battery, you know, that's always charged. And I'm here to tell you guys, yeah, don't let the wicked derail you off your path, because it's gonna be all hell gonna break loose when you start trying to live for the Father in heaven. Man, your life gonna get worse. And I'm not trying to scare anybody to come into the Father in heaven. It's just, he doesn't want to see you doing good. He doesn't want to see you with the Father in heaven. He wants you living in sin. And whenever he see you trying to get away from the sin, they see you as automatically a threat. You get what I'm saying? So you become a threat to the kingdom of darkness when you begin to walk a certain way and live a certain way. That's why you may be experiencing so much spiritual warfare right now, guys. And that's why I tell you guys, don't give up. Watch all my videos. If you want some motivation, you know, if you want some encouragement, you know, that's what people like me here for on the platform, to help people in need, to lace and arm people up with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, that's what we do these videos for. At least I do. But anyways, yeah, guys, don't let all this stuff get to you. Don't let all this stuff distract you. Keep going, keep doing what you got to do. And don't let people in your life that's close to you distract you either, because you're going to notice that it's going to be a spike of people you love and know. The spiritual warfare is going to ramp up with those people. You're going to be seeing people you know your whole entire life coming after you, trying to attack you, or maybe secretly jealous of you. You know, and sometimes you look up and it may be your own partner. It may be your own sister, your own brother, your own mother, your own dad, your own mother, your own grandma, your own uncle. It could be anybody, your best friend. If they not living right, if they not living for the Father in heaven, always remember this. If they not living for the Father in heaven, Satan can always use them. So you got to be very, very careful who you associate with. Because if they not living right, you can't associate. Light has no fellowship with darkness. You cannot associate yourself with those people. And sometimes you might have to get rid of your relationship. You might have to get rid of that best friend, your best friend relationship. You know, you might have to get rid of certain relationships with people. You might have to cut off ties with people because they ain't living right. And he will use those people to distract you and debunk you off your path of righteousness. You get what I'm saying? That's how obsessed with the wicked. He's obsessed with getting you to turn away from the Father in heaven. This ain't just no hatred. He's obsessed with destroying you. He's obsessed with getting you to turn against the Father in heaven. He's obsessed with this shit. Excuse my language, but he's obsessed with it. You know? I can feel it and I can see it. You know what I'm saying? They don't, when they feel like they got you down, they keep on attacking you. The spiritual warfare go up even more. So that's why you never let them see you down. You get what I'm saying? Always keep your head up. Always stay strong. You know, always pray. Don't ever feel like you can't come to the Father in heaven and just pray about whatever you're going through. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to just tell the Father in heaven everything that's going on. Sometimes you need to just don't keep it bottled up. That's one thing I had to learn myself, guys. And even me, I have to pray more as well. You get what I'm saying, guys? And don't ever feel like that you need to keep everything bottled up. Sometimes it's best to pray because you want to release all that stuff that you have bottled up. You feel a lot better, guys, is what I'm saying. Plus, prayer is the telephone to the Father in heaven. The Father in heaven, he understands what you're going through. He see everything you're going through. He see that, you know, you maybe make a few mistakes here and there, but he see also you trying to correct yourself. You really don't want to make the mistakes you make, but sometimes things happen, but you try to correct yourself and learn from your mistakes and make things right. You get what I'm saying? We're not perfect at the end of the day. So don't feel like that if you make one mistake, don't let the wicked feel like, don't let Satan get to your head telling you, oh man, it's over. Nah, you made that one mistake. The Father ain't gonna let you look at you the same again, because he used those mind games he used that stuff like that to play with your mind. And if he can get into your head, he can steer you away from the Father in heaven. And that's why I say, guys, you gotta understand, everybody in the Bible that the Father has used made mistakes, a lot of mistakes, big mistakes at that. So don't let no little tiny, itty-bitty mistake get to you. The Father in heaven could use anybody. You are worthy. Always remember that. Don't listen to what that punk-ass motherfucker got to say when he trying to get in your head. You already know what he's trying to get in your head to do. He's coming to destroy you. That's all he can offer you is lies, thievery, and destroy you. That's all he's gonna offer you. He can't offer you nothing else. So he's willing to say anything he possibly can to do that because they're obsessed. These demons are obsessed, guys. They're obsessed with trying to wreak havoc on our lives. That's why I said you need Jesus, because Jesus will protect you. Trust me on that. You're going to need that strength from Jesus, man. And like I say, guys, excuse my language. I'm just passionate about this. I just got back in the house and I was like, you know what? When I was driving, I was like, I need to make a video today because I had a lot of stuff on my mind. I've been going through a lot lately. That's why I was thinking to myself, guys, let me come on here and share what's on my mind to you guys, because all these videos, guys, that I make is not even scripted. This is just straight from the heart. You know, I'm just pouring out my testimony because I want you guys to be prepared for what's about to come. I want you to be prepared, guys. I want you to get your children and families prepared about everything, what's to come, guys, and the things that's going on out here. You know, I just want to alert you guys about things that's going on. Keep you guys laced up with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because that's the only way how we all will win together. Because at the end of the day, guys, we just don't know. We don't know what's going to happen next. I know you see all the news and stuff like that. Sometimes I don't even want to watch the news. I just want to get away from the laptop and the TV. But it's like you can't even hide from the news. It's on the radio. It's everywhere. You know, ads. And it's like, I know you see all the craziness that's going on out there, guys. I know you see the signs. You know, guys, keep heed of the signs. Because, you know, the Revelation, the Bible in general, talks about the signs in the last days. And I honestly believe, guys, we're living in the last days. That's why I want you guys to prepare yourselves for what's to come, because we don't know. And we have to be ready, guys. You know, that way we good at the end of the day. You know, all the carnal-minded people that don't want to listen, hey, they ain't got to listen. They the ones that's going to have to face the Father at the end of the day for their sins. And the Father in heaven, he's going to ask them, why you didn't make it right when you had a chance to? I'll give you plenty of time to make it, plenty of chances to make it right. All I'm saying is, guys, I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want the Father in heaven to tell you, you know, you're not allowed in heaven because he gave you so many chances if you ignored him. You just passed it right on by like it was nothing. I don't want that to be you guys, and that's why I do these videos.